that was good. That was really good. That was good. Today, I'm driving the Cadillac CT4-V, not the black wing, CT4-V. This is an interesting one. You know why? There's not that many track races with this car. Really not showing that potential that this thing has. It's quite an impressive vehicle. It's a 4-cylinder, it's a small engine, but this thing, it's actually a lot of fun. And if you have never actually thought about this, now it's the time to look into this. And I'm gonna make it possible today for you to see how good this thing is. And on my left side, we have the Genesis G70. That's the V6 twin turbo engine. It's the higher trim, that's the new gen. And special thanks goes to Malcolm for joining us with his car. He's one of my viewers. Appreciate when people offer their vehicles, and he was able to enjoy his own car here legally, where we rent our private place. But nonetheless, today we're gonna put them up against each other, because technically, somehow, they compete against each other. So we're gonna find out how these two compete in terms of performance. That's the goal. We're gonna do one from a dig, one from a roll, 50 and 100 kilometers an hour, which would be 30 miles and 60 miles. But first, let's talk about some of the specs. The CT4-V uses a turbocharged inline-4 2.7 liter. It makes 325 brake horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. It uses a 10-speed automatic transmission, but the 10-speed, it's not what you find in standard Cadillac. This is tuned specifically to this car, and the shifts are crisp and quick. But the beautiful thing that this only weighs 3,616 pounds. It's pretty light. And most importantly, of course, it is an all-wheel drive. And on my left side, we have the twin turbo V6 3.3 liter for the Genesis that makes 365 brake horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque. It uses an 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course, it is an all-wheel drive. But the difference is that that weighs over 250 pounds in comparison to the CT4-V at 3,887 pounds. So it's heavier, but more horsepower. So that kind of like power to weight ratio is almost balanced. So today we're gonna put them head to head to find out how these two compare in a quarter mile and of course from a dig. So my goal is to make sure that we can launch them at the same time and make sure we get the times right. So I think it's time to roll. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and check out my other videos on my channel. He had a slow launch, but he's catching up. Catching up, he's catching up, he's catching up, not too far off. He's catching up, and he's getting me right at the end. Oh, that was close, that was close. I think we launched at the same time. And he's getting me. See that? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, he's getting me. Now he had a good launch control. This time, and he is walking on me. Now that was good. That was really good. Let's roll. Automatic mode. that one. That was awesome. At a higher speed, he got me on that one. He got me on that one. That was quick. That was quick. That was pretty quick. Well, sir, nonetheless, even if we redid that again, I know you had just a bit of a head start, but even if we redid it, you'd still win. It's the horsepower that counts. It's the twin turbos that you have. The twin turbos spool faster. I know this because I've done so many drag races, but nonetheless, I just want to say thank you for joining us today. It was awesome having you here, and thank you for reaching out and basically giving us your car for this video.
Thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it. I'd like to do this again if you want to have me.
Always, sir, always.
Outstanding.
That was it, guys. It was a lot of fun. Here's the thing, on the 100 kilometers roll, he was just a bit ahead, but to be honest, the difference would have not been huge anyways. The Genesis is fast. The Genesis is faster. The Genesis is faster, and it's the twin turbo power that makes the difference. Even though the weight is not there, meaning that this is lighter, that's twin turbo makes. But this one though kept up very well in my opinion. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. It's nice to see this in action. That's what I love about it. It's nice to see this in action, to see how it handles and how it does in general, because not many people have actually used this for drag races. So I'm happy that I'm able to do that. That was it. Cheers. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and check out my other videos on my channel.